Now let's discuss using vinyl plank, also known as luxury vinyl plank, on stairs. So first of all, why would we want to use vinyl plank on stairs? Well, there's a few reasons for that. First of all, it's very durable, it's easy to keep clean, and when done properly, it looks phenomenal. Now, we've spoken in the past about floating vinyl and glue down vinyl and some of the differences and pros and cons of the types of different products, but stairs is where the glue down vinyl totally shines. So when we're talking glue down, we're actually talking 5mm loose lay with pressure sensitive adhesive to help hold it in place. Not the extremely cheap 2 or 3mm products that don't have any fiberglass at all. And to help keep the product cheap, manufacturers will sometimes, usually, use a recycled and not a virgin vinyl in the construction. Now, normally you'd hear recycled and think, hey, that's better. Unfortunately for vinyl flooring, it really isn't. The fillers and additives that they use when they're making it to recycle the product actually add all sorts of baddies to the product and as well as instabilities to the floor itself. So when I'm saying glue down vinyl plank, think 5mm loose lay glue down. Okay, so let's go forward here. So the glue down vinyl plank, in our opinion, is much better for stairs than the click or floating floors. So the reason for this is, of course, with the floating floors, the floor is not attached to the subfloor. It has to actually float. It's not attached. It has to expand and contract depending on heat. Therefore, the stair nosings actually have to sit on top of the floor with an expansion space. That actually allows it to expand and contract without causing any issues, knocking the nosing off, that kind of jazz. So the overlapping stair nose is not really the nicest thing to look at. You really notice it in this picture here. Now, of course, they're not as bulky as the ones with the laminate stairs, but they really still don't look very good. Now, here's a stair done with a 5mm loose lay. See the stair nosing and how it's flush with the floor? Such a nicer look. Doesn't stick into your foot when you walk on it. It's so much nicer. Now, here's the stair nosing itself. And a little bit of trick that works with the 5mm, and only the 5mm, is that the manufacturers actually make these nosings based on the thickness of vinyl with it. On this one, it's marked 3mm, so they suggest it be used with a 3mm plank. Of course, we don't sell 3mm, but this is how they suggest the product to be used. See how it sticks on top of the floor? Now, I can tell you by personal experience that actually walking on stairs done like this is actually not a pleasant thing to work on. It can actually hurt your foot when you wear just socks. So, of course, why don't we use the thinner products is based mostly on because the lack of emulsified fiberglass and the recycled virgin vinyl content. So because of these instabilities with the construction, they again require that expansion contraction space just like a floating floor. Now the 5mm loose lay is different. While it still does move a bit, still is a floor, its content and the virgin vinyl are so much more stable. So it allows it to actually butt up or stick right against the nosing without having any issues of pulling off or shrinking so much that you see big gaps. So it's so much nicer, it's flush, it's clean, it's simple. Now another benefit of the metal nosing is that it's even more durable than the vinyl. Now normally you think about it, the wear that happens on a stair is realistically approximately the middle 18 inches right on the edge. So since with the system, the front is actually metal, the floor will last for years and years to come without any issues because that's what you're stepping on. Now for the exposed ends, the idea is the same, only of course you'd miter or return the edges like this here. So here we're showing done by hand, not the specialized saw that we have set up to do them on site. You know, as we say at GR, under promise, over deliver. But the effect is the same. You still get the idea what we're trying to do here. It's simple, it's clean, easy to do, and as long as you're using the right products, the correct nosing to use with the 5mm loose lay product is what they call the 3 or 3.5, depending on the manufacturer, metal Lvp nosing. This allows it to butt up and be flush with your floor. So use the right products and your floor will look like $1,000,000. Thank you and have a spectacular day.